For generations, the red and green DelMonte shield has been a symbol of quality in American kitchens. Many of us grew up with their cans lining our pantry shelves, sweet peaches in summer, crisp green beans at Thanksgiving. For 138 years, DelMonte has brought fruits and vegetables to our tables, surviving world wars, depressions, and changing times. But now, that legacy faces its greatest test. DelMonte Foods has filed for bankruptcy. The news has sent shockwaves through the food industry and into homes across the country. How could a company so deeply woven into American life find itself here? DelMonte's story began in the 1880s, pioneering the canning industry and making healthy food accessible year-round. Its promise of quality resonated with millions for over a century. Yet the challenges of the modern world have proven incredibly tough. The bankruptcy marks a pivotal moment, not just a financial struggle, but a potential loss of a piece of our shared heritage. DelMonte's journey from a small canning operation to a household name is remarkable. It adapted and evolved, always finding ways to connect with consumers. But today, even the most established brands are not immune to change. The announcement raises questions about the future of products we've relied on for so long. It's a moment of uncertainty for a brand that once represented stability. The story of DelMonte is a classic American tale now at a crossroads. We're all watching to see what happens next. The fate of a kitchen staple hangs in the balance. On July 3, 2025, DelMonte Foods announced it had filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The decision followed months of intense discussions and strategic reviews. Leadership worked tirelessly to find a way forward, but the weight of debt and market pressures proved too much. This marks a significant turning point for the 138-year-old company. For decades, DelMonte stood as a pillar of the American food industry, its products synonymous with reliability and family values. The bankruptcy signals a profound crisis. The company's financial structure is no longer sustainable. Employees, suppliers, and entire communities now face uncertainty. Many workers have dedicated their careers to DelMonte, and generations of farmers have supplied its produce. The ripple effects will be felt far and wide. For the public, the news is a shock. Iconic brands seem permanent, until suddenly they're not. The idea of DelMonte facing bankruptcy is hard to comprehend. It makes us question the stability of the institutions we trust. This is more than a business story. It's personal for millions who made DelMonte part of their family traditions. The announcement forces us to confront the reality that even enduring legacies can face moments of profound vulnerability. The future of DelMonte and the people behind it is now uncertain. The next steps will determine whether this American icon can survive. The world is watching. Bankruptcy doesn't always mean closing the doors. DelMonte filed for Chapter 11, a reorganization, not a shutdown. This process gives the company breathing room to pause, restructure, and develop a plan for recovery. DelMonte will continue producing its canned fruits and vegetables. Shelves won't go empty overnight. Chapter 11 is designed to maintain business as usual, while management crafts a long-term solution. The company is protected from creditors, giving it time to make critical decisions. Management will focus on creating a viable plan for the future, subject to court approval. This plan will outline how DelMonte intends to repay debts and return to profitability. Think of Chapter 11 as a timeout, a chance to rethink strategy and get back in the game. DelMonte will examine costs, debts, and its business model from top to bottom. The goal: emerge stronger and more financially stable. It's a difficult journey, but not the end. The process is complex, but it offers hope for recovery. For now, DelMonte remains on store shelves. The company's fate depends on the success of this reorganization. The next chapter is just beginning. How did DelMonte end up here? The answer is a perfect storm of challenges. Rising costs have squeezed family budgets, making shoppers more price-conscious. Inflation has driven up prices for everything from groceries to gas. Established brands like DelMonte with higher prices have struggled to compete. Heavy debt from past ownership changes left the company with a financial burden. As sales slowed, paying off debt became harder, leaving less money for innovation and marketing. Rising costs for raw materials, transportation, and labor further eroded profits. The company was caught in a cycle: less cash flow, less investment, more pressure. Intense price competition and shifting consumer habits made things worse. The convergence of these factors led to the bankruptcy decision. It wasn't one problem, but many, all at once. DelMonte's challenges reflect broader changes in the economy and food industry. Even the most established brands can be vulnerable. the company now faces its toughest test yet. One of DelMonte's biggest challenges has been the rise of store brands. Once seen as lower quality, private labels like Great Value and Kirkland are now considered high quality and affordable. As shoppers look to save, they're more willing to try and stick with store brands. This has eroded the brand loyalty DelMonte relied on for decades. Why pay more for DelMonte when the store brand is cheaper and just as good? The success of private labels has taken a major bite out of DelMonte's market share. Meanwhile, consumer tastes have shifted toward fresh and frozen foods. The produce and frozen aisles have expanded, drawing shoppers away from canned goods. Canned foods are sometimes seen as old-fashioned or less healthy. DelMonte has tried to adapt with new products and marketing, but the core business remains canned goods. The shift toward fresh and frozen has created a fundamental challenge for DelMonte's business model. Adapting to these trends has been an uphill battle. The company must find new ways to stay relevant. DelMonte's products are pantry staples: canned peaches, fruit cocktail, green beans, and corn. These items brought the taste of summer to our tables year-round. DelMonte's canned vegetables and tomatoes have been essential for countless family meals. The brand's fruit cups became a lunchbox favorite, offering convenience and healthy snacking. DelMonte also produces tomato products like ketchup and pasta sauce, expanding its reach in the grocery store. This broad portfolio is one of the company's greatest strengths. The trust and familiarity associated with these products are valuable assets. Even during bankruptcy, the power of these products remains. The challenge is making these classics relevant to a new generation. DelMonte must leverage its brand loyalty to adapt to changing tastes. The company's future depends on connecting with today's shoppers. The products we know and love could be the key to survival. The next move will determine if DelMonte can stay on our shelves. In this crisis, DelMonte's CEO, Greg Longstreet, addressed the public directly. He called the bankruptcy an incredibly difficult decision, but a necessary step for the company's future. Longstreet emphasized that DelMonte is not going out of business. The goal is reorganization, not liquidation. We are using this process to restructure and create a more sustainable business model, he said. He reassured customers and employees that DelMonte remains committed to its heritage and quality. For 138 years, DelMonte has been a trusted name. We will continue to provide safe, high-quality products. Longstreet's message is one of reassurance and hope. He acknowledged the challenges ahead, but expressed confidence in the brand and its people. We have a powerful brand, a dedicated team, and a solid plan for the future. The CEO's words aim to inspire trust and rally support. DelMonte is facing its problems head-on, with a clear vision for recovery. The company's leadership is determined to see it through. With Chapter 11 underway, DelMonte's immediate priority is securing new funding debtor-in-possession financing. This loan keeps the company running, covering salaries, payments to farmers, and essential costs. At the same time, DelMonte will develop a formal reorganization plan for the bankruptcy court. The plan may involve selling off assets, renegotiating contracts, and restructuring debt. A major part of the process could be finding a buyer, another food company, or private equity firm. A new owner could bring fresh cash and a new vision, helping DelMonte modernize and grow. The sale could be the fastest way for DelMonte to emerge from bankruptcy. The bankruptcy court will oversee the process, ensuring fairness for all parties. This process can take months or even longer. Management will be working tirelessly to execute the plan and negotiate with stakeholders. The goal will give this iconic brand a new lease on life. The coming months will be critical for DelMonte's future. The outcome will shape the fate of a household name. What does this mean for you, the customer? In the short term, not much will change. DelMonte will keep making its products, and grocery stores will keep stocking them. The company knows customer trust is essential for survival. For employees, the future is more uncertain. Reorganization often means cost-cutting and possible layoffs. The hope is that tough choices now will save jobs and stabilize the company long-term. The DelMonte that emerges may look different: a smaller product line, new investments, and fresh marketing. The goal is to make DelMonte relevant to modern shoppers while honoring its heritage. The story of DelMonte's bankruptcy is a lesson. No brand can afford to stand still. The world is changing and businesses must change with it. For now, we hope this American institution can navigate the storm and emerge stronger. The future of a brand that's been part of our lives for so long hangs in the balance. We'll all be watching to see what the next chapter holds for the familiar red and green shield. The story isn't over yet.